back. Better than ever.
We're back.
Get used to it, baby. It's the jibber jabbing with.
It's us.
Yeah, it's me, your boy. What do we?
Do you have a list of the best shows ever, or do you want me to pull it up?
Best
We didn't even talk about what we were gonna talk
I know.
about.
I'm consulting Sophie's
the best shows
agenda.
Ever. Okay, let me just say.
I don't want to look at the IMDb list because I don't think that's helpful.
No, it's
I want
not.
some sort of other ranking.
Can I just say that Sophie deciding what the best shows ever are is not a good idea.
This is not a list I'm making myself. This is a list we're going to look up on the internet.
Oh, okay.
So
what's
maybe
that
check
other...
yourself before you're going to be insulting.
Before you wreck yourself.
What's the one that's not IMDb? It's not Rotten Tomatoes. It's the one that's considered more Metacritic. There we go.
Okay. We'll go with Metacritic, yeah. For the best TV shows ever.
For the best around.
No, you're the best. No, these are episodes. That's not what I want.
No, we want show. Show me the showy.
Okay, Sophie, when are you going to start?
Yeah, we're on top of it.
Okay, so if you didn't already figure it out, get your ears checked. No, I'm just kidding.
Goddamn
Friends
ears
in
checked.
number one.
No, we're talking about TV shows today. So I know last week we talked about cartoons, so we're going to kind of steer clear from talking too much about cartoon TV shows and talk mostly about other TV shows. Comedies, dramas, and my favorite, reality TV.
My personal favorite. Okay. Well, what do you got here is... Are we going to go from, like, low to high? Like,
well, I thought we could start out by talking about a few of our favorite TV shows, both dramas, comedies, and reality.
Okay.
And we can elaborate on a couple of them, and we can argue.
Let's argue.
Some of them, because some of our favorites are each other's least favorites.
I think I have to use IMDb's because it's set up the best in terms of ranking. And there's a top 15 show that Travis is like, it's fucking stupid. But it's
Avatar.
like, yeah.
Fuck off.
It's like
anything to get Avatar in here. Anything. Hey, you guys want to talk about Avatar?
It's higher than The Sopranos.
I looked at that list a week ago and I thought it was kind of dumb.
Can I just say Can I just say? I've never watched The Sopranos.
I have seen it. I watched it because I have Crave and it's an HBO show.
Yeah.
So I watched it. I liked it. Definitely think I would have liked it more had I watched it as an adult. You know when it came out like on TV? You had to wait for the episodes.
What the?
Yeah.
Wait for episodes?
Wait for what? But yeah, I just like, I don't know. I got through it, but it was definitely like kind of depressing and like...
Yeah, when you binge a show like that, like The Sopranos or like Breaking Bad or something, it's not good for your mood, right?
No.
You're just like always in this like dark place, but then
you feel like you could also feel like you're some kind of mafioso.
I guess.
What's that song that plays?
So Travis, what are some of your favorite dramas?
Favorite drama?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
I don't usually watch dramas.
Yes, you watch all sorts of dramas that you like.
Like what?
Did you watch Dexter?
I loved Dexter.
Did you finish it?
Yeah.
And how did you feel about that ending?
Nobody likes that.
It wasn't the greatest ending, but whatever. They're bringing it back. Bring it back now, y'all. One hop this time.
Stop.
Okay, yeah. Dexter. I loved Dexter.
What about Lost?
Oh, Lost was really good, but the X-Files. X-Files, my favorite drama.
Is that a drama?
Is it?
No, it
well, what?
It's not a comedy.
It's definitely not a comedy.
It is hilarious, though.
I guess it is sci-fi, but would that count
as
a
sci-fi drama?
It's a
drama,
yeah.
Best drama.
That's the best drama?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What else have I watched, Sophie?
It's a drama?
Yeah.
Man, your internet
House?
sucks.
House was good.
House was a drama. That was one of my favorites.
Shit, House.
If House had gone on much longer, though, I probably wouldn't have watched it anymore.
Yeah. How many seasons were in House? 4?
Oh, no, way more than that. Like, in the 8 to 10 range.
Oh, shit. You know what else was a good drama? Oh, okay. This might contend for number 1 for me. The OC.
Oh,
It's a teen drama. I fucking love that show.
I'm not sure that qualifies as a drama. I don't know.
Why not? Well,
it does. It's a teen drama.
I guess.
Hell yeah, the OC was so good.
What?
Because it had funny moments. So did the X-Files. The X-Files and the OC are tied for number 1.
Oh my god.
Okay,
what about Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones was really good. Still not top 2.
I like Game of Thrones as well, but I don't think I'd put it in my top 5 or 10. I would say
it's tough because it was good. Like you guys had the experience of watching it all at once, but I had to watch it on TV
week by week,
and week by week. I was like, "God damn it!" Like at the end of every episode, I'm like, "They didn't tie up, loose ends or whatever." But then by the end of it, I was like, "This is fucking dumb."
What about what does Boy Meets World count as?
Oh, that's a comedy. There's a laugh track in it. It's a comedy.
Okay. Okay, well then that's my drama contribution. What about you guys?
I really liked Lost.
Lost was good, yes.
Mad Men. That was another really good one.
I never watched that.
I don't think you would like it.
No?
No, probably not.
It's not my style?
No, I don't think you would like it.
Okay.
I don't know if you would like
Mad
it
Men?
either.
I don't get into it. I just haven't.
It's pretty it's a slow burn. Like it's one of those shows that's like a
Yeah.
Okay. What else do I watch? It's like a drama. Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, The Sopranos. I don't know. Drama.
I tried watching Baking Bread.
Baking Bread.
You really liked it. We stopped for some reason. I think something else came up, or a new season of something else came up when we watched that instead.
Yeah.
So you did like it. I would put Breaking Bad as my number 1. I think, for sure. Like it's not something I watch over and over again, but it's the drama I remember that I was like, wow.
What do you guys think of?
Oh, and The Wire. I really liked The Wire.
I did not watch The Wire.
I hear it's good.
If you watched Breaking Bad and you enjoyed Breaking Bad, you would like The Wire.
Yes, they say this.
The Wire is apparently considered the number 1 show of all time.
Yeah, I see that a bunch too.
What about The Walking Dead?
See, that's a show that I watched and got sick of.
Yeah.
This was my other category. Is shows you used to watch religiously and then you just stopped.
Okay, well let's get your dramas in first, then we'll go to that.
Let's get your drama
in. Dramas in first. Well, I agree with most of the stuff you said. Dexter, House, Breaking Bad. I said it was number 1. I like Game of Thrones just not more than most other things, I guess.
Yeah, some people are like diehard Game of Thrones, but not I, said the Travis.
And then one, actually, this might be a comedy. I don't know if this is a comedy, a drama, or both, but Anne with an E.
Oh, that was good. That's a drama. That counts as a drama.
It's so good. Canadian television really gets a lot of flack, but that and a couple of other shows are...
Schitt's Creek.
Creek.
Fuck, that's
good. Schitt's Creek counts as a drama, kind of.
What is
It's like
comedy.
a comedy.
I feel like
drama.
It's comedy. It was in the Emmy comedy category.
Okay. So. I love Schitt's Creek. I think I would really enjoy Anne with an E. I only read the first Anne of Green Gables book, though, so I don't know if I want... I'm not sure if I want to read all of the Anne books before I watch Anne with an E.
This is dark. Yeah, Green Gables.
Well, it's a little dark. Like, they do address things like residential schools
and
racism
and beating children.
Like so there's a lot of stuff.
There is some beating children stuff in the book. I think there's definitely no residential schools.
Oh, there was a rape thing too. I forgot that they put that in.
Oh yeah,
they really covered everything except for, I guess, trans people.
But they could have covered that, but they got canceled.
I knew that it got canceled. I think it was funding.
It was such a good show, though.
I would fund it.
And the theme song is Ahead by a Century.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. I need to watch it now.
How much funding could have that been to film in PEI? Do you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, it'd be so fun. But also, you said funding. How much funding? I thought you were like, how much fun would that be? So fun.
Also, Better Call Saul, hot take, is the prequel to Breaking Bad. I don't know if you've watched any of it.
Yeah. Episodes.
I would argue that it's better than Breaking Bad. Hot take. I'm not the only one that feels that way. Lots of people feel
that way.
Does
Ben agree with that too?
I don't know. I think we've sort of talked about it. I don't think that he thinks that it's better, but I think he might think that it's just as good.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my praise.
Okay, what is this next topic you were saying shows you binged but then quit?
Yeah, so shows that you were like super into and then you just sort of petered off over time, or like all of a sudden for a specific reason.
Okay, so yeah, The Walking Dead.
Yeah. Why?
Because of when they killed Glenn.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I watched it for one more season after they killed Glenn, and then I was like, I think I was talking to Hank about it because he and Matt Canahan watched the show or watched. Hank doesn't anymore, but Matt still does, which blows my mind. That he still watches it.
That anyone still watches.
Yeah, he said it got good again, though.
I don't believe that for a fucking second.
Neither do I. He's like, oh, it's good now.
Liar. But I watched it, and then somebody said, I don't remember what season it was. It was season like 7 or 8 that they were on when all of this was happening. And they're like, yeah, they plan on making like 5 or 6 more seasons. And I was like, I'm fucking out. Like, I can't commit to that.
Yeah.
That's like way too long.
What about any comedies that you just stopped watching?
I used to be really into Bones.
Yeah.
Like, I used to
Is
love
that a comedy?
Yeah, I would say it's a comedy. It has an aspect of drama, but it's way funnier than like CSI or something. And I was really into that, but you know, it's too much of the same thing over and over again with not enough substance in the backstory that continues on. So same reason why people probably stopped watching CSI and like those sort of episodic TV shows.
Not a comedy, but I used to, embarrassingly, love The Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
Like,
it's okay.
I used to watch it like every week, and lots of other people did too. Devin
Did you watch all of it?
No. So eventually I just was like, this is fucking dumb. I think I outgrew it. Because when it first aired, I was in my early 20s. Mm-hmm. Right. So I was like, this is so good.
This
like
is
the
for
drama.
me.
And then I got a little bit older and I was like, this is fucking dumb.
Yeah, you just outgrew it, right? I mean, if shows never stop airing.
Yeah, they just keep going. Is it still on TV? I have no idea.
The Vampire Diaries? No, that's done.
Is it done?
That's done for a while.
I stopped watching. I've got a couple. One was Archer.
I guess I kind of petered out on
I
that
watched
one.
the first few seasons, and then I was like, okay. Once they did, I think they did like Archer Miami or something like that.
They did, and it was called Archer Vice.
Yeah, so I stopped just before Vice. And then my other one was The Big Bang Theory. I watched like the first 2 seasons. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, I can't anymore. This is awful.
I loved it at the beginning. I remember.
Yeah.
I think I didn't watch the last 2 or 3 seasons because it's so repetitive, right? And it was like funny and different at the beginning because there wasn't really a comedy about like nerds.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But then it was like...
Well, that was the thing, and that's what got me. And then like around like midway season 2, I was like, this is too much.
32. It's pretty high up.
Pathetic.
But I don't know that.
You know, it's a good one, Survivor. Because he probably watched Survivor too.
Right? Yeah.
I never watched Survivor.
That's a whole other level of TV, though. That's like
that's getting into reality.
Reality.
Is that
TV.
like the original reality TV show, Survivor?
I think
arguably.
So.
Yeah.
Or was Big Brother on before Survivor?
I don't think so. I think it was Survivor.
We watched Survivor up until like season 4 at our house, and then we got older, so we weren't home to watch it and stuff. So
see, we started watching at like season 5 or something. Probably got to like 18, and it was like, okay,
yeah,
that's enough.
I'm done now.
But I mean, when it was like good, it was good, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some seasons are better than others, right?
I remember like Survivor, The Outback with Colby. He was like the cowboy.
I have never seen it.
Oh, really?
No, because I used to be like, reality TV is stupid and I won't watch it. But I did watch it because I watched Fear Factor.
Yeah.
And that's reality TV.
There you go. That's still, so that's on, but it's not with Joe Rogan anymore. It's with Ludacris.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Do you guys remember when that guy was like a misogynist douchebag and like Joe Rogan? No, Joe Rogan was like...
What do you mean was?
They were going to fight on the show.
No. I don't think I watched it religiously. I think I just watched it if it was on and I was...
The guy was pretty much like, women fucking are stupid and can't do this shit and they suck. And Joe was like like, are we gonna have a problem, bud? Like, and they like got heated, like they were yelling at each other and shit. And I think they were shoving each other and shit.
Yeah, the producers
this was Joe Rogan before hard drugs, though.
Yeah,
Joe Rogan with hair is Joe Rogan before hard drugs, right?
Right.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other shows. I guess I kind of watched Arrested Development for a time. I don't think I've stopped watching it. I just haven't gotten to watching the newer seasons.
Yeah.
I feel like I have so many shows that I've started and I fully intend on watching, but I just like I'm watching other shit too and like put stuff on the back burner and then forget about it. Because The Boys, I started watching.
Joe loved that show.
It's so good. I've watched like 3 episodes. It's so good. But then I started watching other stuff. Like I watched all of Truth Seekers. I don't know, watched other stuff. I tried to watch Star Wars Clone Wars and I can't do it. I love Star Wars so much and it just hurts to watch that.
Me, like, because I have Crave, I was like, let's watch like 6 Feet Under because it's like an iconic show that's got a lot of praise.
Yeah.
And I was like, I watched the first episode. Pilot episodes are always a wash because usually they suck because they don't know what they want to be. But I was like, okay, like that was interesting. Not really. Let's give it a go for the second episode. I think we've only watched like 5 episodes in the last year and a half. And I'm just like, I can't. I'm sure it was good when it came on TV. I'm sure it was like, you know, like it probably was. Because I think it was the first show to do that like cutaway things that like Family Guy does, where things aren't actually happening.
Yeah.
But they do it in real like. You know,
that's dumb.
Yeah.
That is.
I don't like
that. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I don't like monologues in a TV show.
Like what about Dexter though? Oh, you mean they
I mean like
look
in House
at
of
the
Cards.
camera? Oh, I've never seen
There's a show that I started and did not finish.
Yeah.
I watched like 2 or 3 seasons of that and I was like, nah, I'm over
Something's wrong with Kevin Spacey. You can't put my finger on it.
No, I just like, it got to the point where I was simply bored. I was like, this is, I mean, the everyday, you know, in and outs of politics is not really that interesting.
No. It's not.
So I'm just like,
Yeah.
And they tried to make it interesting with murder and all of that stuff, but
yeah,
not everything has to be murder.
Doesn't he have like a southern accent in it too?
Yeah, he's from like Georgia or something.
Hate it.
Yeah. Shit.
All right. Well, what about we talked about dramas. What about some of your fave comedies of all time?
Fave comedies.
Yeah. I do love. I haven't finished it, but I do really like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
For the makers of Seinfeld.
So are we gonna do comedies as in like
shows that are funny?
No, I'm saying non-animated.
Yeah, because we kind of talked about
we covered The
already.
Simpsons and Futurama and Bob's Burgers last week.
So I'm gonna have to say, I'll be the first to say The Office, obviously.
Agreed.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then also Flight of the Conchords.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It was so good. I loved that show.
I actually am a fan. We kind of said Schitt's Creek, but Schitt's Creek is a jam.
Oh yeah.
Like I was so late to the game on that one, as were a lot of other people.
Yeah, that's definitely top 5.
Yeah, it's great. But you know what? Another Canadian show that sort of slept on. It's not like hilarious, but it's sort of it's cozy. Is Kim's Convenience.
I was about to say Kim's Convenience.
Yeah.
I hear good shit about it.
It's good. It's not like wow, that's amazing. It's just like it's good, and it's Canadian, so you're just like,
There are a couple of good ones from CBC. Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds was okay. I watched all of that.
I don't know why I stopped. Is it on Netflix?
I think so. It was.
Okay.
That's
what
what
Mr. Deeds was a Adam Sandler movie.
Or
no, Mr. D.
It's Mr. D.
I was gonna say.
Mr. D. Yeah, that's what it is. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. I think so. It's very similar to that.
I like
because it's Jerry
D.
Yeah. Does the Chappelle Show count?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It's just sketch comedy. I love that shit. I love a lot of like comedy specials, but I guess they don't count as like TV series. Let's just do series, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Another good Canadian one is Working Moms. I didn't watch all of it, but it was pretty funny. You were laughing too, Travis.
Yeah. Broad City. Holy fuck, that's a good show.
I still haven't seen it, but it's on my to watch list.
Man, it's so good.
It's really good, yeah.
What else?
For anyone who's like, girls aren't funny, watch that show.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is that show that I watched on? It's based off Lindy West's memoir, Shrill. It's a show now on HBO.
HBO.
I have no idea.
The hell was
it?
I think it might just be called Shrill, actually. Now that I'm thinking of it. It is a comedy. It's pretty funny, but it's one of those that it's like, yes, it is. It's just called Shrill.
Yeah.
So it's based on her book Shrill: Notes from a Loud Woman. But it's just about like an overweight like white woman working as a journalist, and it's about her experiences like being attacked online, like by trolls and stuff, and like just like dealing with being a fat woman basically in real life. But it's quite funny.
Yeah.
It's meant to be funny and serious, like a lot of sitcoms are.
Yeah.
They're kind of funny, serious. Hot take though, Friends is fucking garbage. So
Friends is awesome. No, yeah, well, I mean, it's not as good as I used to think it is, but I think it was. But that's because like
it's weird.
It's
Seinfeld
aged
is even
poorly.
better than I remember it being.
Seinfeld is pretty good.
It's number 10 on this list.
It's not my favorite.
Number 10, that's pretty good.
But it
should be like 2 or 3, but just because it's so beloved.
I do have to say, I didn't think I liked it, and then Sophie and I watched a few episodes, and yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
There are a couple of like British shows that I really, really enjoy.
Yeah.
That I would absolutely encourage people to watch.
Truth Seekers.
That's
British?
Truth
Hell
Seekers.
yeah.
It's British. But have you ever seen the IT Crowd?
We tried to watch it. We watched like 10 seconds of the first episode, and somebody was like, I can't.
Oh, I love it. It's so good. I don't know that you would love it, but you fucking
I would love it. I know I would, but...
And not only that, it gets better as time goes on. The first season is like, okay, this is funny.
Yeah.
But then once Matt Berry is in it, do you know who Matt Berry is?
I think so.
He's my I'm in love with him. Sorry, Joe.
I do like, I think Jen and I have similar tastes in television.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
But like, cause like the Mighty Boosh,
This
right?
guy.
Okay. Yeah, I know him.
He's in the Mighty Boosh too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's fucking funny. That's what I was gonna say. He has his own show called The Toast of London, which is really funny.
Yeah.
It's just some guy named Stephen Toast.
Yeah.
And he's like a struggling actor, but he's fucking dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
And he's really like just a bumbling idiot, and I don't know. He's just trying to make it, and it's funny. He's in another show with another guy from the Mighty Boosh. Yeah. I'm sure that you've seen clips of it where he's like trying to talk to women. And
is that the one where he kicks the dog?
Yeah, and he kicks the dog.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Fuck you!" And then he runs away. Yeah.
Other hot take: Roseanne is hot garbage.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's
good.
Terrible.
She just thinks it's good.
Yeah, I have the whole thing right behind it.
It's good.
She likes it, but it is awful. I can't stand her voice.
No, dude, I love Roseanne. It was actually on my list of some of my favorites.
Yeah, because you're a racist.
So is well, she wasn't racist back then. Well,
sure, she was.
but
She
nobody
just never
knew.
got caught.
Well,
Snuffbox. That's what the show is called.
Snuffbox.
Yeah. There's a lot of great little British shows. That's what I do like about British television, though, is that it's very short. They know when to call it quits.
I feel like we do these podcasts about like awesome shows and stuff like that, and then later on I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot all of these gems.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Bean. Do you know there was only like a few episodes of the Mr. Bean?
Oh no, but
His
that doesn't
show?
surprise me. Oh, Matt Berry is also in the television version of What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, okay. I saw the movie. I haven't seen.
He's
the
Laszlo Cravensworth, apparently.
That's
I knew
awesome.
that. I just haven't seen it yet. But I love him so much. He's just like, he's so funny, and it seemingly like he's just like not even trying.
Yeah.
Like he's just like says things, and you're like, that's fucking hilarious. Like in the Mighty Boosh, which Sophie would fucking absolutely hate, as a TV show, I'm sure. He's like this like explorer basically, and he was in the Arctic, and he was like, and then I was attacked by a wolf, but luckily I had a pistol hidden in my mustache. And you're like, what are you talking about? Like that's not real, you fucking liar.
Boy Meets World is up there too. We talked about it a bit earlier, but
Here's
that's
the
a
problem.
comedy.
I like the Boy Meets World too. The Boy Meets World, but it's not good. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
you
it's
can like
nostalgic,
something and it's
I
not
guess,
good, right?
Yeah. What do I watch? That's kind of how I feel about Mr. D. Like, I like it, but it's not that good.
It's not that great, yeah.
It's like Canadian content that like you can laugh.
Yeah.
Like, haha, he only drinks coolers.
Do you guys remember SCTV?
I do.
What's that?
That's how Catherine O'Hara got her start. I'm pretty sure.
A lot of people. Eugene Levy. Who else was on it all the time?
Oh, lots of people. I don't know that I ever actually saw it.
I was gonna say,
I used to watch it. I used to watch it with my mom when I was sick.
Catherine O'Hara, she is a gem.
She's hilarious.
Have you seen the Bay commercials with her and Annie Murphy, Alexis?
No.
And she, I guess you wouldn't. They're on YouTube though, so I thought you might have. But it's like her, and she's like the gift guru, and so Catherine O'Hara is like, "Oh, what do I get for my my uncle-in-law or something like that?" And she's like, Gucci lipsticks or something. I never thought of that. It's really good.
Did you say Eddie Murphy's in this?
No, Annie Murphy.
Annie Murphy. I'm like, what? Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy.
No, Alexis from Schitt's Creek.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
It's funny.
So what's next on your agenda?
Oh, my next is reality TV.
Hell
My personal favorite.
Okay. What's your all-time favorite reality TV show?
Me?
It would have to be because I don't really watch it.
Nothing? Come on. There's no reality TV you ever watched.
You never watched any reality TV show
ever?
like
no, I'm trying to think. Like
any
Fear Factor.
Shows? Did you ever watch like American Idol?
No.
Something like that?
I never watched that.
As a musician, that probably would have fucking...
I really liked watching the auditions, but after that, it's not as funny.
Yeah. I watched... What the hell was it called? What'll I Wear?
What not to wear.
What not to wear.
Oh, a gem I completely forgot about.
We watched that show. They were great. We had cable in second year, but only second year for some reason. That was just the only year we decided to get cable. And the only thing that was on during the day was What Not to Wear. Yeah. So we watched it all the fucking time.
My sister and I used to watch that. There's some really
good episodes. I really liked when they had people who dressed like really provocative or like really out there, and they had to tone them down. And people were like, "Yeah, Ranty, I did good stuff." But like the moms in baggy clothes was like, ugh, another one.
My favorite.
I can't even remember any more other than that though.
What's your favorite, Sophie?
I can just pick one. I mean, almost everything on TLC is a hit. We got My 600-Pound Life, a hit. We got 90 Day Fiancé and all its franchises, a hit.
So I feel like I would really enjoy it because I've seen clips of 90 Day Fiancé.
You'd love it.
I feel like I would think it's really funny.
You would.
I don't know that I would watch it alone though. I feel like I would have to watch it like with other people so that we can talk about it.
Yeah.
There's like 20 goddamn hours of content a week for that show and that.
We don't watch all of it. I just watch the 2 hours on Sunday.
Right? That's too much. That's too much.
Like during commercial break, you go do your dishes. Or
whatever.
You don't care
no,
about,
it
you go
sucks.
take a shower. Like, it's not a big deal. It is fun to watch. We watch it with Haley and Kevin sometimes. And that's really fun.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I mean. I feel like I would have to watch it like in a group of people so you could talk about it and make fun of it.
Yeah.
But if I was just watching it by myself, I feel like I would just be on my phone the whole time. So
yeah, a little bit.
I've got two favorites. I
wasn't done.
Okay, I'm not done yet.
All my favorites.
Okay, go.
What else is on TLC? The good one is oh my god, I'm dating a mama's boy, or I'm in love with a mama's boy, and it's about all these grown-up men who are still children. Who are like...
Was that where that clip was from that I sent you? Oh,
yeah,
God.
The guy picking the jacket.
Yeah, that was horrible.
So he ended up not getting the jacket because the wife was like, I'm not marrying you. And he was like, okay. And he was just going to wear it for a special dance with his mom, and she was going to wear a matching dress. And I thought that was pretty generous, because if that was me,
I would be like, fuck no.
Yeah. And she was like crying, like, I don't want you to live your life.
I've already said to Joe, not that I think his family would like intervene in any way, shape, or form, because I really don't think that they would.
Just in case.
But I know I was like, our wedding is our wedding. Like nobody's gonna be like, you got to do this. Like I don't gotta do shit.
Yeah,
get out of here.
That's true.
With your trash opinion.
Another good reality network is MTV, of course.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Jersey
Shore!
Jersey Shore!
I watch that show every fucking week!
Yeah.
So do we.
I know it doesn't seem like it's reality because it's so ridiculous.
That's one of my top two. My other top is Viva La Bam.
I don't know.
It's okay. It's not the best.
I love that.
It's no Teen Mom.
My friend John and I, every Friday, because we didn't have cable, so it would come out on Thursday nights, I think. Yeah. We would watch it Friday nights, and we would smoke a bunch of weed, and we would go to Smokes, because it was like right across the street from where we lived.
Yeah.
And then we'd be all high with our poutine, and we'd turn on the old Jersey Shore, and it was just our way to like decompress at the end of the week. And it was like I looked forward to it like every Friday.
Did you watch the Did you watch the after show with like
no, because we were just streaming it like illegally on the internet.
Because what is Darren Jones is like one of the funniest dudes I've seen on TV, and he hosted the after show with Nicole Holness and that wasn't the after show. No, they did MTV Live. That was on right before Jersey Shore. Sorry, I couldn't remember. The after show was Dan Levy and Jesse Cruikshank.
They were actually funny. They did a good. I didn't know they did the Jersey Shore one. I knew they did the Hills after show, which I always watched. It's usually better than the Hills.
So just one more funny story about John and I. I feel like I've told you this story before, but like my bedroom was right above his in this house. And one week, I don't know what happened. I think I had to work a Friday night, which like never happened. Mm-hmm. And I got home kind of late, and I was like, well, I guess I'll watch it by myself in my room. Mm-hmm. And he like texted me. He's like, are you? Because he could hear it. He's like, you fucking watching it without me? And I was like, I'm so sorry.
I did also watch The Hills with my sister. Yeah. Justin Bobby is like so stupid this week. Like Justin Bobby.
The Hills had to be the most like contentless show.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
they would have scenes of people blinking.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. They made so much out of nothing. Like, that was a real stretch.
And then they had that guy, what was his name? The one who got all crazy? Spencer. He was, like, playing a character on this show, and he's like, oh, I gotta, consult my crystals and shit.
Oh, boy.
It was just ridiculous.
I can't think of any more reality TV.
You don't watch The Kardashians?
No.
We watched some of it.
I actually didn't even know that it was a show until like 2 or 3 years ago.
It was pretty funny, like when they just started and they weren't really in their like big house yet and all the family was there, but like now that it's just like about like Kylie Jenner, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
she's not interesting.
Well, none of them are.
But she's like,
there were some funny moments though.
Why
who was
why
funny
are they
is
famous?
Scott Disick.
They're famous for being famous.
Pretty much, yeah.
But they weren't famous, though.
Well, Kim Kardashian was Paris Hilton's styling assistant and friend. So she was kind of famous from that. And then she was famous from her sex tape with Ray
J. Yeah. And they were also famous for being friends with OJ and his wife.
Well, she wasn't. What's her face? The mother.
Well, yeah.
Chris Jenner and their late father was his lawyer.
Yeah. So that's kind of like why they began being famous.
Yeah, they got the show after her sex tape. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, well, interesting family. Huh?
And then her and Paris Hilton like had some sort of blow up or something. I don't know.
Did anyone watch the Paris Hilton?
I was just going to say that the interview that she did, where she talked, or was it an interview or a documentary?
It's a documentary.
It's on. Isn't it on Netflix?
It's on YouTube.
I don't know, but I listened to a podcast when they were discussing it.
I haven't watched it, but I kind of want to.
So there's a lot of stuff in it, like, I believe that she went, so the whole thing is about how her parents kept sending her to these, like, camps to control her behavior and stuff when she was a teenager, and how they, like, beat her and emotionally and physically abused her and stuff like that, and sexually abused others, and so she's talking about that and how that affected her whole life, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not that I don't believe that happened, but
I believe it.
I don't like the portrayal in the documentary. I feel like you're trying too hard to make me feel like sorry for her and stuff like that.
I do think that like she did talk about how her whole like idiotic caricature of herself is just a persona, essentially. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I would buy that. Like, there's no way that you're that fucking stupid when you've got that much fucking money. Like, I'm sure that you went to some sort of school. Yeah. Like, your parents would have put you in private school. Yeah. Because you're a Hilton. Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, in the family, there's a part where the family tries to deny that they had any money starting out. They're trying to say that, oh, well, the first however many kids, not including Paris's father, I guess, got the money, and then we didn't get anything. And I'm like,
I don't believe you.
I don't think so.
I hate that. It's like,
that's crazy.
I started with nothing but a small loan of $1 million
Yeah.
from my father.
So is she like she's not an idiot?
Yeah, she's not an idiot. I believe she's not an idiot. She's definitely a businesswoman. Just like I think Kim Kardashian's not an idiot and is a businesswoman.
Yeah.
Right? These
Yeah,
people
they know how to
were
make
able
money.
to build these brands, right?
But do you think, okay, so Kim Kardashian is going through law school. Do you think she has that in her, or do you think she's just going to get by because she's famous?
Yeah, I don't think that she's that smart to be a lawyer. Well, I don't know. The standards for lawyering in the States are a little different.
I don't think the standards for lawyering is actually that high. If I'm being honest, I don't think it's at the level of some other careers.
Yeah,
okay.
You're probably right.
And in the States, it's probably, like, I'm sure it's definitely higher here.
Well,
I feel like.
That's true because of that meme where it says, if your lawyer's pants look like this, are you going to jail?
Yeah.
And there's like rolled up like pants cuffs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Another thing that was funny about that documentary is I watched it with a friend. And she kept saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe how beautiful she is," still and stuff like that, like about Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
And I was like, you do realize that she probably gets work done every single day, kind of thing. Not every day, but like she gets fillers.
Yeah.
She's had surgery, I'm sure. She has lip stuff.
I think I think sometimes though, people are pretty and they haven't had work, and people just assume they have. There are plenty of people out there who can be pretty without always having work. Like, do you think Jessica Alba has work done all the time? I don't think she does, because she doesn't have, like, that gross look to her that...
Well, because the people who have that gross look to them have gone overboard because they've been doing it for a long time, right? That you can't see... Like, like, people, this happens a lot, you get a tiny little bit of lip injections, and they're like, no, like, more, because you get used to it, and you're like, more, and more, and more, and then you end up looking like...
More!
Yeah, that's true.
What's that,
right? But I'm sure Jessica Alba gets at least Botox in her face, and potentially, like, fillers to do the contour and stuff like that.
I don't know.
Sorry, I just found the perfect time on the asshole.
Okay, awesome. Any other reality TV? Or is there another genre we could explore?
No,
comedy genre?
Maybe not today.
Books adapted to TV shows?
No.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of them.
What about horror? Or no?
It's just not that much. Like,
Yeah,
all I can
there's
think
not
of
enough.
is Hill House.
Okay.
There was like The Exorcist. Yeah, it's The Exorcist. It was a show.
Okay.
I watched it. It was alright. I don't know. It wasn't that great.
Yeah. Alright, well, what about...
Well, we should consult that list.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's see if we agree. Well, you guys haven't seen some of these. But the number one rated show of all time, allegedly, according to this list, is The Wire.
The Wire, okay.
Okay, well, we haven't seen that.
And the number two is The Sopranos.
Still haven't seen that.
Number three is The Twilight Zone, the original one from 1959.
I saw a few episodes of that old one, but there was one that was on in the 90s too, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw more of those.
Number four is Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Which it was good.
Okay.
I just there's some people, Ben, would say that it's like the best show of all time. I don't agree with that.
Yeah. Apparently we haven't seen like hardly any of the best shows of all time.
Hardly any.
Mad Men is number 7.
Still haven't seen that one.
Lost is number 8.
Lost was good.
Did you
Lost
watch the whole thing?
Good.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the ending?
Not so great.
I liked the ending. Hot take.
Did you?
I thought that it made sense. I think it wrapped it all up in a nice little bow.
They did too many things to imply that it wasn't that for me to accept that was the ending.
Oh, what?
Yeah, there were too many like loose ends for that to be the ending.
It seems like that was not the ending they had in mind when they began.
Lost, literally, people guessed the ending of Lost, so they changed it. That's what happened with Lost.
Do you think JJ did that, my boy?
He straight up did, and it suffered for that.
We didn't even talk about Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That was a good show.
Never seen it.
It's a good bad show.
Charmed.
Never watched that.
It was good. I think you would like it.
Yeah.
Sophie, I mean. Charmed
Smallville.
Dawson's Creek.
All
the WB shows. It's the CW now. But.
You never even talked about
Riverdale.
Oh, well, it's not a favorite. It's a crap show, right?
Yeah.
But you watch
Sabrina was a good one.
It's a good.
It's canceled
I just
now.
can't put it in favorites.
I think there's another season coming out too, but then it's done.
Sabrina?
Yeah.
I thought it was just canceled.
I'm pretty sure there's another season and then it's done.
I'm pretty sure you're wrong.
Hopefully they can wrap it up.
Well,
that's true.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think so. Why isn't it out yet? We've known it's been canceled for like a year.
We've known it's been canceled for like 2 months.
No, I don't think so.
I don't pay attention to that stuff, so I don't know. Ooh, The Office.
Oh, I got a good one for Jen Murray.
What?
Fucking the Lost Treasure of Oak Island or whatever. Oh, the
you don't
Oak
even
Island
know the
mystery.
fucking name. It's the Curse of Oak
Curse
Island.
of Oak
What
Island.
a fake fan.
Good
yeah,
show.
You're
good
not even
show.
a real fucking fan.
By the money pit.
The money pit? Dun dun dun. How can we stretch out this fucking hoax?
Well, they're gonna start
10
looking for
seasons?
other treasures now.
They haven't found the first one.
Sure, they have
What have they found? What have they found?
trinkets,
Trinkets, odds and ends,
buttons,
that sort of thing.
Buttons, brooches. Yeah.
You know what? Okay, I just want to do one little thing first. What book or video game or anything like that would you want to see as a show?
Ooh, that's tough. Probably, probably like the Anne Rice books. I would like to see that put on television. It would have to be TV. There's far too many of them to do movies. I feel like kids would eat that shit up. Kids, teenagers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Children.
Yeah.
The sexy vampires were all the rage. There's also a series about sexy witches, so I feel like they could just they could do that up.
Yeah.
And sexy werewolves. Right, Teen Wolf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. I would say redo the Harry Potter series and do it right and make it into like a mini series like they did with Series of Unfortunate Events.
That would be cool.
Okay, yeah.
Although I felt like Series of Unfortunate Events was rushed, so do it as a mini series. Do it as a long series, but have a set amount of seasons.
It wasn't rushed. They did 3 seasons of Series of Unfortunate Events.
Yeah, but like the episodes left out a lot because they had to.
You've never even read these books.
Sure, I have.
Oh,
so how could you comment?
also, the obvious one I'm missing, Skyrim.
Yeah.
I would love to see
I was going to
that.
say an Elder Scrolls movie, for sure.
No, not movie. It would have to be a TV show. There's too
TV
much.
show?
Way too much. How would you put...
My thing is, like, if it was a show, like, would it be good? I'm scared.
It would have to be, like...
I'm scared.
And if it was a movie, it'd have to be an installment of, like, 5 movies. And I would want someone like Peter Jackson to be in charge of it. Because you would do a movie about him, like, the Dragonborn, just being the Dragonborn and finding Alwyn. But then you'd have to do other movies about, like, the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood.
They'd have to do
but I would do it in a way in which the Dragonborn was not directly involved in all of those.
Right.
You're gonna tell me that this bitch is the leader of all these fucking groups?
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's the thing. You would have to do the main quest line as one season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That's cool. But I feel like that would be like a series of like movies would be really good.
Yeah, that's what I said. You'd have to have like a 3-hour-long movie with somebody like Peter Jackson at the helm.
Yeah.
And make it be like that stupid prick James Cameron that's like, there's gonna be 5 Avatar movies, but you'll get them once every 5 years or whatever. Once every 10 years.
Yeah.
But hopefully Peter Jackson be like, no, I have it all planned out.
It's done. It's ready.
Fuck Avatar. Is that a book? But
I doubt it.
It was really bad. That movie was garbage. And I don't care. I don't care that they did a lot of cool special effects. Like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah,
it was not a good movie.
If you don't have a good story, I don't care.
Yeah.
Even your effects could be bad, and I would still like it if it's a good story.
Yeah.
Like,
I would want a good, like an actually good Mario TV show.
what would they do? Climb into fucking people's toilets?
Yeah.
And like fight turtles?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
That's so stupid.
Fuck. Let me actually think about this. You do yours, Sophie. Go.
I said Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Ah, no. So it is on
I
me.
can make another comment about. I hate when they take a small book, like Sharp Objects, and turn it into a 10 episodes, 1 hour each miniseries.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa,
Okay.
That's too much stretching.
Yeah, like The Hobbit.
The Hobbit's another good example, yeah.
Okay, I have one it's already a TV show, but I feel like they could do a lot better. Is Sherlock Holmes.
I really liked the Benedict Cumberbatch
one. Yeah.
I don't. I want it to be
You
like
want to be
in the 1800s.
I want it to be in the right time period, and I want
that's a fair argument. I would.
I don't think people would watch
I
it.
want them to do the actual
I think
story.
they would.
Like
People like
it
me
would be
all
so
watch it.
good. It would be so good.
I
do like Murdoch
period.
Mysteries, but
Do you? That's
yeah.
Canadian, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think so. That's Canadian content.
so good. It is Canadian.
I
It's in
haven't watched
Halifax.
it, but I'm sure that I would like it because I love period pieces. I can't believe I freaking forgot to mention how much I love Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
I love that show.
The Witcher also was really good, and The Mandalorian. Holy fuck!
I haven't watched The Witcher. I also feel like Sophie, did you watch Downton Abbey? I feel like you
Downtown
would
Abbey?
No, Downton.
Downtown?
I feel like you would like it.
Downtown.
I feel like you would like it.
She would like
there's
it.
so much intrigue and drama, and it's just like it's so great.
We never even talked about cooking shows. The Food Network, in
I don't
general,
really watch
is amazing.
cooking shows because I don't have cable.
We don't have to talk about cooking shows.
Okay, we don't have to do that.
We don't.
It's just, it's okay.
Okay, well, shall we do Am I the Asshole? We're at 46. I don't know. Is it too early?
No, we can do
Or
it.
too early or too late for Caltrate.
This one's fucking long. I
Okay.
probably won't read her updates.
Okay.
What if we need to?
Yeah.
We might. We'll see. We all go through phases and pick up annoying habits.
Yeah,
Wait,
well,
I
not
didn't
me.
read the title.
Not me, I'm perfect.
Sorry. Am I the asshole for leaving my husband in the grocery store because he started acting like a toddler?
No. Fuck
Okay.
that.
We all go through phases and pick up annoying habits, and sometimes we just need our loved ones to gently tell us if we've picked up a particularly egregious habit.
Yeah.
Sometime in the last year, my husband has picked up a habit where he talks like a baby. At first it was funny,
Oh,
but passed
God.
into embarrassing, cringeworthy behavior quickly.
Oh no.
Examples: doggo, pupper, woofer, subwoofer, pibble, hootie boy, peepo, burb, meow meow, Sammy, sandwiches, Sammy whammy, chicky nuggies,
Uh-oh.
chicky tendies, adding a toddler-esque lisp to words, and the ones that really get gross are childish euphemisms for genitalia or sex.
Oh no.
Oh, God. Sophie's like, oh, no.
Is
It's
this
me.
about me? I cannot emphasize this enough. It is not endearing or sexy to have my husband talk about my boobies or his wiener and weenie and wee-wee, hoo-ha's, and bajangos. We have not had sex for 6 months because he cannot stop talking about my boobies, and it makes me sick.
Jesus. Is that...
No.
No?
Just before the pandemic hit, we were out at a restaurant with some friends, and he actually ordered a chicky Sammy. Like, said that exact phrase. Chicky Sammy. Look, it's totally fine that he ordered the chicken sandwich. That's not the issue. Our friends noticed the baby talk because he insisted on continuing the joke, and even started talking with this god-awful toddler lilt accent? I don't know. After that, I just couldn't stomach the idea of going out with him to adult places. I'd go out to the brewery with friends, and God forbid he'd join and say, "Me wanty another beer," or something. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why he's doing this. I finally hit my limit when we were grocery shopping, and everything seemed normal and fine until he gasped like a kid, ran to the ice cream section, and jumped up and down, yelling, ice cream, I want chocolate."
Oh,
I was mortified.
God.
That's too
People
far.
were staring at him and me. He kept going and kept saying, "Can we get popsicles?" And I just said, either talk to me like an adult or I'm leaving. He started saying, "Ooh, you must be fun at parties, and lighten up, will you?" And shit like that. I just said, fuck it, and left him in the store, leaving him to walk home like a mile. It was fine, because I couldn't even look at him. Since then, things have been very tense. And he keeps telling me that he wants an apology for embarrassing him by leaving him in the store.
Nope.
I told him that people don't get to demand apologies. If someone wants to apologize, it's up to them. And I'm absolutely not going to apologize for saving myself the embarrassment of a 35-year-old man with a mortgage and retirement account asking for chocolate ice cream. He got his fucking mom involved. No joke. She keeps telling me it's just a phase. And that he's probably bored. And I should be happy this is his midlife crisis rather than him fucking 19-year-old girls at a local bar. Am I going crazy? Am I the asshole? Edit number 1. Sorry there was only so much space. I have talked to him multiple times, especially about the sexual comments. I've made it extremely abundantly clear that him using terms like boobies and wee-wee are absolutely repulsive to me, among other things. Does he have a job? Yes. Does he do it with friends? Sometimes. Is this a kink or fetish? If so, I'm absolutely done. Has he seen a doctor? No, but maybe he does. Is it a tumor? I don't know. I'm just giving you the sparks notes of all these edits. Does he have childhood trauma? As far as I know, I'm relatively close to his family and would likely know. The most traumatic thing he happened was a minor car accident when he was around 13. No injuries, no death. He hasn't been in a car accident in the past 2 years or anything like that, and I haven't, as far as I know, and no one else has been.
That's so fucked.
Yeah. So what do you guys think?
Is she the asshole? No.
No. Yeah.
He's gotta like see some kind of therapist or something. I worked with somebody who was like a terror to work with, and she did like baby voice at work all the time, and like I couldn't handle it. I couldn't fucking handle it. She'd like talk to other people we work with, like, oh, hello, and shit like that. It's like, oh my god.
At a workplace, that's especially bad.
And she'd do like this weird high pitched thing with her voice, so she sounded like a toddler as well. It was awful. She was awful.
Yeah. I mean, like, the three of us do things like this.
We
with
make
each
jokes.
other as a joke.
And we're not going to jump around in a store and be
No.
like, me want chunky ice cream.
I would never in a million years utter that phrase.
That is crazy.
Also,
but I do
it's
think
friendly to
Salem-
be like bebe right now.
Yeah,
That's like
bebe.
cool.
Bebe. But I do say things like chicky tendies, but like as a joke.
You say it like
I
as
would,
a bro, too.
yeah,
like, give me that chicky
give me
Sammy,
some chicky
bro.
tendies, buddy.
Exactly, yeah.
But I'm not gonna be like, hi, can I have some chicky tendies? Like, to the server? Like,
I might say that.
You would
I
not. To a stranger.
No, not to a stranger. If I knew the server, I'd be like,
Where are you going?
I'll be right back.
Okay, bye. So no, not the asshole. I think that
No.
that was pretty clear though.
I saw that one a few days ago and I immediately thought of you guys. And I was like,
yeah.
For a minute, I was like,
That's
is
a
Jen
good
trying
one.
to tell us something?
No.
Like-
and the horse
You guys are-
nuzzling?
Yeah.
It's gotta stop.
No, that's fun. I like it.
We're horses now.
Yeah.
I saw somebody put up a bunch of, like, they were deer, but they kind of looked like horses from afar.
Yeah.
In front of someone's house, like, Christmas decorations. And I almost sent you a picture of this. Gonna be like, you guys.
Yeah.
Aw.
Cute. But yeah, not the asshole, obviously.
No.
I would sit my husband down and be like, what's happening?
Yeah, like what if you hit your head or something? What if he has like got a tumor in his brain or
Maybe.
something? He's like reverted back to like being a toddler. That's
Maybe.
fucked. What does he do for a living too? Oh my god.
She didn't say.
Probably works at home.
Yeah.
No,
I hope
okay.
so. Just sending emails. I hope.
Yeah, even in there, he's doing baby talk somehow.
Yeah. Well, I think that about covers our TV shows.
Yeah.
I think coming up, what's the date today?
The 23rd.
Okay. Well, pretty soon we'll start our Christmas episodes. I don't know if it'll be next week or the week after.
We might have to because, like, the week around Christmas we won't be recording.
Right, okay. So probably next week will be Christmas.
Oh, for sure it will.
Yeah.
For sure it will. For sure it will.
Okay, well, thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.